everybody. Good afternoon. I'm Christy Scales. I'm the sideline reporter for the Dallas Cowboys. And on behalf of the Cowboys organization, we're just so excited and glad to recognize you as the healthcare heroes that you are. And as someone who has been on board in my 30 seasons with the Cowboys radio network, 22 on the sideline, but had the opportunity to do 3 Super Bowls down back in the 1990s. And it is just obviously the ultimate game and the ultimate experience. So I'm so excited for you. And Cliff, I know that you're a big Cowboys fan. Do you remember what it was one of the Super Bowls from the 90s your favorite? Which one stands out for you?
I had to go back and check. I wasn't the biggest fan in the 90s, so I was still a little young. But a lot of specific games stick out to me. I know that there was a good run against. I think we ended up losing to the Packers. What was that? Maybe 5 years ago.
Actually, so won 3 of them in the 90s, all 3 that we went to, lost a couple to the Steelers back in the 1970s, but overall have the 5 Super Bowl championships. So, so the ones that I got to do in the 90s included 2 wins over the Buffalo Bills and then one the 1995 season, that was Super Bowl 30. That was beating the Pittsburgh Steelers, where Larry Brown, the cornerback, ended up being the Super Bowl MVP. And then, of course, Emmitt Smith and Troy Aikman were the MVPs for the first 2 in the 1990s. And hey, Amy, you're in Marble Falls, is that right? I've got my family lived out in the Kingsland area. So I just wanted, is it small world there? But
small world.
Yeah, but there are a lot of Cowboys fans down in that area, right?
Oh, for sure. Yes.
Yeah. And then let's see. I've got Nee. You live in Austin, but do you work in Round Rock? Is that right?
Correct. I actually I live in Lago Vista, which is about 45 away from Austin. But yeah, I do work from home in Triage, but we're based off in Round Rock. Correct.
That's crazy, because talking with Amy and, being in Marble Falls, actually my dad and stepmom lived in Lago Vista for years and years, and they just moved up to the North Dallas area. So this world is getting smaller as we go along here. Now, have any of you ever been to a playoff game, much less a Super Bowl?
No, ma'am.
No.
I have not.
No, not at all. Let's see. Hey, Tony, are you in here? I know. Oh, it looked like you had to move outside. Hi, Tony. I'm Christy Scales. I'm the sideline reporter for the Dallas Cowboys and a proud Texas Aggie. So you are down in College Station, right? And
yes,
and
ma'am,
what is your role there with as a patient service specialist?
Yes, so I work in mental health. I assist with patient care advice, scheduling, assisting with getting medication filled, basically in, administration roles as well. Any filing of paperwork or handling any calls or, any admin work for our providers as well.
Well, I know that you're big into fantasy football, right?
Yes, I am. I am a big fantasy football fan.
And we definitely have Cowboys fans. All 4 of you are NFL fans and know all about the Dallas Cowboys. So I want to welcome in a couple of very special folks with the Cowboys family that want to greet you guys. First of all, Charlotte Jones, Executive Vice President and the Chief Brand Officer for the Dallas Cowboys. She's here because she's got some special things to tell you about to go along with your trip. And as a fantasy football player, I know that you are well familiar there, our guest, with our 2-time Pro Bowl defensive end for the Dallas Cowboys, number 90, DeMarcus Lawrence. DeMarcus, hey, how you doing, man?
What's up, guys? How y'all doing?
Glad to see you. Charlotte, I'm going to have you kick it. I'm going to have you kick this off, Charlotte, because I know you have a lot you want to say to our healthcare heroes.
Well, I certainly do. First of all, it's congratulations. I am so excited to actually see all four of you on this screen. And, this is such an amazing opportunity for us because when we think of what this year has actually meant, you all certainly are our MVP. You are the MVP for everybody in our country with your service, your sacrifice, and your commitment. That it's just amazing what all you have given of yourself to keep others healthy and to keep others safe. So I just couldn't be more proud to be a part of getting to offer you this incredible trip. And we're just excited that you're going to be the representatives for the Dallas Cowboys. And we're excited that Baylor Scott and White has found the four of you. I'm still not sure how they figured out through all of the wonderful people that serve on the front lines that you guys are the ones that get to make this trip, but you certainly represent an incredible group of people that really, you probably haven't stopped working since the day we all found out that COVID was going to be a part of our lives. So we thank you for that, and we hope that you feel our genuine authenticity about how much we appreciate you. So congratulations, you're going to the Super Bowl.
And I want to bring DeMarcus back in here because DeMarcus, I know during the pandemic, you've done a lot of work in the community, also your teammates, the Hot Boys, but I know you're very anxious to talk to our healthcare heroes here. So I'll let you have the floor to speak to them.
Most definitely. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
We can hear you.
All right. What's up, guys, man? I just want to say thank you guys so much, for all you do for our families, for our communities, and for our country. I mean, y'all the real heroes, and to be able to, wake up every morning, day in and day out, and go and serve us on a daily basis, it means to me personally. So I just wanted to say thank you on that part. Also, congratulations, to making it to the Super Bowl. Which one we in now, guys?
55.
55. Wow. Super Bowl 55. Congratulations. I mean, I wish I was there on other turns, not watching, but, playing. But, just congratulations to you guys on getting the opportunity to go. I've never been to a Super Bowl in my life, so y'all beat me there, but hopefully I get my opportunity next year.
Yeah. DeMarcus, when does that start talk amongst you and your teammates? Is that when, assuming that everybody can be back together? I know there was no off season last year with the pandemic, right. But is that like a day one conversation amongst you and the coaches?
Yeah, I feel like the guys should have a chance to spend Valentine's Day with their significant others, and after that, we should be back on the road, getting back to work. So.
Yeah, ready for Super Bowl 56. Hey, I have a question for Amy. Now, Amy is down in Marble Falls and works in the orthopedic department, normally there at Baylor Scott and White Specialty Clinic. But you've been doing a lot of the COVID drive-through. Is that right? What has that been like being a member of the front lines?
Right. Yes.
What has the challenge been like?
For at least a couple of months, and then off and on it's real challenging, just making sure I'm safe and I'm safe for all my coworkers and safe when I go.
And what are you most looking forward to in going to the Super Bowl into Tampa?
I'm just super excited. I never thought that I'd win this trip, so I put my name in it, just thinking, oh, maybe I've got the opportunity. And so I'm just super thrilled, super excited to go see all the other healthcare workers that have won it and just continue doing what we're having to do in the world with social distancing.
Mm-hmm. Well, I want to talk to Dr. Clifton Molak. Cliff, now he's at Baylor University Medical Center there in Dallas, and Cliff is a former football player. Now, were you a defensive end like DeMarcus, or what did you play when you were in school?
No, I didn't have the size. I played outside linebacker and switched and played a little cornerback back in high school.
Did we surprise you a little bit today having a Pro Bowl defensive end jump on with you? I know you're a huge Cowboy fan.
I had no idea. This is incredible, DeMarcus. It's good to talk to you. Like, I hope I get the chance to meet you.
Already, man. Much love, man. Nice to meet you too.
Yeah.
All right.
So I know that the players talk about the platform and the impact that they have to make throughout the year as members of the Cowboys. But Cliff, as a doctor, and particularly in these the challenging times, so what's it meant to you and being part of your patients' lives day in and day out during these hard times?
Well, it makes you feel, incredibly useful, incredibly, special to have the opportunity to help people out more so now than before. I mean, this epidemic has really, kind of brought to the forefront everyone's, mortality, and kind of everyone's kind of had to have a, come to Jesus moment, so to speak, as their friends and family members can, anyone can fall to this illness. So being able to be down here in the hospital, day in and day out, it's a blessing to have gone to medical school, to be here now, to be able to help people when they're the most vulnerable. It's an honor. It's been kind of have to push your own concerns for your own personal health kind of to the side and just kind of put your nose to the grindstone and just go about your day.
Yeah. I'd like to bring in Nee. Nee Finn is there Round Rock at the Baylor Scott and White Medical Center there, and she lives in Austin. But Nee, my niece is a nurse, and so our family is so proud of her. I know how proud your family must be of you. But as a specialty triage nurse, can you talk about just the impact that you can have on your patients as a nurse and that special one-on-one time that you have with them?
Well, I worked in pain management before I changed to specialty triage, and pretty much we are elective surgeries, especially with pain management. So during that COVID, we had to kind of postpone the procedures a lot, and that was really difficult for us and the patients. But I was really happy when we kind of opened our doors again and was able to perform at least, I would say, 500 procedures in a month, just to kind of make sure everybody's taken care of. And it's just really amazing to see that, we come together and provide the best care for our patients. Yeah.
Well, speaking of coming together, Nee, I think that it's great that you're going to Super Bowl 55, because I understand Cowboys in the NFC, but for the AFC, I understand you're a big Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes fan. Is that right? So you're getting to see your favorite AFC team play?
Yes, I heard he's pretty good, and I've seen him play. Kind of really, excited to see him, hopefully in person. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Well, I want to bring in Tony. Tony is there in College Station at Baylor Scott and White Clinic, and Tony is a patient service specialist in mental health. And by the way, happy early birthday. Is this an all right early birthday present? Is that going to work out for you?
Easily one of the greatest gifts I could have ever gotten for my birthday. So no, this is amazing. I still don't believe it. Like I'm still shocked. This is all surreal. Like this is ridiculous. So no, this is the greatest gift that I could have ever gotten for my birthday.
Well, Tony, one of the things that is talked about during the pandemic is the effect on the mental health of Americans. And as someone who works in that department, how does it make you feel that you can have an impact every day in that such an important area?
It's a blessing, for sure. Just it gives an opportunity to be able to really connect with our patients on a different level. A sense of security that we can provide to our patients, that what we're going through right now is a shared experience, and that it's not something that they're dealing with or having to to go through by themselves, that we're all going through together. And it's just, like I said, it's just allowed us to be able to deepen those connections with patients that I didn't think was possible. We see them, as whenever their appointments, as frequently or infrequently is, but it really gives us an opportunity to just take a moment to step aside from it just appointment and us just doing a reschedule or trying to get their medications filled. It's giving us another opportunity to be able to connect with them, actually asking and checking in with them. How are you doing? And them also doing the same with us, because again, they recognize and realize too that it's not just them as the patient that is going through this. We're going through it as well. So it's a different experience. It's something that I didn't expect to happen. Even through a pandemic. That it's been one of the silver linings we've been able to take advantage of. That I think it's brought us a little bit closer. Just outside of just the patient experience, but just as a community as well.
Well, one of the things that you said, Tony, was the opportunity to connect. And so I'm just going to build on that, because you don't get too many chances to talk to the most powerful woman in the NFL or to talk to a Pro Bowl defensive end. So I want to open the floor to our four healthcare heroes. If any of you have a question for Charlotte or DeMarcus, wave your hand and we'll call on you there. And Cliff, since you're a big Cowboy fan, is there anything you want to talk to our best defensive player and our executive vice president about?
Well, I'm sad that this season didn't go the way that any of us wanted it to go. But I'm really excited for next year. I hope that we can kind of turn things around. I'm excited.
Yeah. Anybody else have a question or a comment for Charlotte or DeMarcus here? Yeah. All right. I have one for you.
My brain is trying to catch up that this is happening, so I'm kind of out of it right now.
Me too.
I know.
I still don't believe it. So.
I know I'm at a loss for words right now.
I'm kind of like the teacher who springs a pop quiz on you, right? So what are the
Yes.
For words, but I
Well, Cliff, I can promise you one thing, man. We're gonna make sure we're getting healthy this off season, getting better, and we're gonna come back with a bang next year.
Well,
right,
Charlotte,
Already.
Charlotte, I know you have some more that you want to tell our winners about.
I certainly do. And I guess, is your birthday like this week, or is it on the Super Bowl, or when is your actual birthday?
It's February 9th. It's 2 days after the Super Bowl.
Okay. Well, I have a great story there. My son, whose birthday is actually today, was born on the Super Bowl. And it's the only Super Bowl my father, Jerry, actually missed, because I was giving birth, and the morning of that Super Bowl, came in and asked me, "Are you going to have this baby today? Because I need to get to Tampa." And I kind of looked at him like, "Well, I think it's out of my hands." So he ended up staying. He ended up staying for the birth of my son. But it's a great story, and unfortunately, it's been far too many years since we have been back. But I know that DeMarcus is going to make sure that we do a better job in getting us that way. So Cliff, you too can actually remember when we were in a Super Bowl and be a fan at that time. But we just are so grateful for the opportunity to say thank you to you guys. And we want to send you off to Tampa in Cowboy style. And you've got a trip on American Airlines to send you down there. We've got your hotel taken care of, all the extra things taken care of. You get about $500 in cash to go with you, and you should be getting a swag bag at your feet any day now. So you can take it with you, or just wear it to the office and show everybody that you're lucky one that gets to go. And then on top of that, we have some great partners at Sleep Number, and they are really responsible for all of our players, making sure that they get the rest that they need on this incredible mattress. And they are giving each of you, since we all know you probably have had no sleep during COVID, you get a brand new 360 Sleep Number mattress. So hopefully that will be after the Super Bowl in a much needed style. So congratulations to all of you. We are just happy to be a part of this super exciting experience.
Yeah. Hey, DeMarcus, what
so
do you think
much.
about that? And I'm wondering, is your sleep number 90? I'm just assuming that it is. Do the players have to match their sleep number to their jersey number? Is that how it works?
Yeah, I wish it worked like that. No, my sleep number stays at least 45. I like to keep it a little cold, but also keep my feet a little warm. So, I
Yeah,
mean, it's
yeah,
it's, it's perfect. I know y'all will enjoy it a lot. Congrats.
yeah, yeah. So it's
Yeah, and
funny.
this
Our
is
Pro Bowl.
it's actually, yeah, I was just gonna say it's a smart bed. So if you haven't ever seen these advertised, it's pretty amazing. So if you have a hard time getting sleep, it'll make sure that you get the sleep for you. But it's crazy cool. But I hope you guys get to really get some great use out of it.
Thank
Amy,
you.
what do you think? Huh?
Super excited. Like, seriously, I'm at a loss for words.
Uh-huh. Hey,
Yeah,
Tony, did you know you were
So,
getting
all
a
the
new bed?
emotions.
no, I'm still trying to wake up and think that this is real. Like,
It's a dream. It's a dream.
Chris, we probably should call Baylor, Scott, and White and make sure they get time off to enjoy their sleep
There you
number
go.
bed.
There you go.
we'll make
Knee, has it even let up for you? You finally, what do you think? You finally get a little bit of rest with your sleep number.
I'm at loss for words. I'm still processing, so thank you so much.
Cliff, you think you can put this to good use, and not only the weekend,
think
but now you'll.
Yeah, we'll clock some hours on that sleep number. That's for sure. I still can't believe this is happening. I can't believe who I'm on this call with. This is incredible.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. Well, Cliff and Amy and Tony and Nee, we thank you so much. And Charlotte and DeMarcus, always great to see you. And thanks for jumping on. And Charlotte, I give you a last word here. And I just know how much the Cowboys organization appreciates Baylor, Scott, and White and all the healthcare workers across the region who are doing so much.
Well, this certainly is an incredible opportunity to recognize all of you guys and all of you across the entire country. And you'll be joined by about 7,500 other healthcare workers there in the stadium and in Tampa for the first time a home team has ever played in a home stadium. And it's going to be an amazing experience. And you will be one of the few people who actually get to enjoy it live in person. So thank you again for all you do. And we're just happy to bring a smile to your face when we can.
Okay. Yeah. Well, thank you, Charlotte. Thank you, DeMarcus. And again, thank you to Baylor, Scott, and White for helping us to identify these 4 phenomenal heroes. And thank you to our friends at Sleep Number. Y'all have a great time. Have a great trip.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, guys.
Such a
Thanks, guys.
Thank you. Bye-bye.